Hey, join my Discord, link in the description. With 9 more matches, we sit in 5th place, just 2 points behind the Champions League position of 4th that is held by Atletico Madrid. I have no idea how we've come to this point, but I won't complain. Let's keep this momentum going up. A look at the academy. All the players have some very good potentials, a lot in the 90s, some in the high 80s, and of course, looking at here, Nacho Martin, 63 rated, 91 to 94 potential. This man could be a star. No, he is going to be a star with those numbers. And we start off with Getafe on match 30. 12th place in the league. This should be pretty simple. Well, an opportunity for Getafe. It's Mata as he gets tackled though by Hugo Mayo all the way deep into the midfield. Passes it to Denis Suarez. Now Thiago Aspas. Aspas with a nice near post finish. 1-0 to Celta Vigo, just like that. As the half is expiring, it's Getafe with an opportunity though. It's Mata once again as he tries to find someone in the middle. He can't really do so. Passes it to Cucurella. Now Cucurella crosses it in for Angel, and Angel just barely misses the net. Celestes continue their threats on goal though. It's Hugo Mayo with a brilliant pass up to Santi Mina on the right wing. He's playing the right wing position, does well as he drops it to Bryce Mendes. Mendes taps the ball to Iago Aspas, times his run perfectly, and Iago now has 2 for himself. Could Getafe come up with something later on in this match? No, because it's just headed right down, and then the defender makes a mistake. Continuous mistakes by the Getafe defense. Now it's Losada. Losada with a good through ball to Mendes, and Bryce Mendes finds himself a goal, and it was just completely out of nothing. 3-0 to the Celts, and we win 3 points. It's looking good so far. 17th place, Granada. 17th place, and you really got to take advantage of this. Celestes are going to do so. We need every bit of points gained in this match. And now it's Mendes. Fantastic ball. Weighted pass to Luis Sinisterra. And Luis Sinisterra, nice little finesse into the back of the net, past the keeper and in. 1-0 to Celta Vigo, just like that. With the idea of Champions League football on our minds, we are going to take every single advantage. Manu Sanchez with a great interception. Trust in Manu, as we always say. Now it's fan favorite Renato Tapia. Great ball to Emre Mor. Emre Mor, can he beat his defender? He does. And then he just slips it to Bryce Mendes. First time shot, first time finish. And it's 2-0 to Celta Vigo. We are on fire, boys. 5th place, Atletico Madrid. We are currently 3rd place after the win against Granada, and it's 3rd versus 5th. The gap is only just 3 points. So, let's carry on the momentum and get ourselves another win, shall we? It wouldn't be easy though. It is Atletico Madrid we are talking about. They may be 5th, but I don't think that really reflects where they should be. It's Bakambu passing it to Jorginho, new signing for Atleti, passing it back to Bakambu, now to Torreira, now Weghorst, Llorente, Weghorst again, and he misses it, but it is offside luckily. Possession dominated by Atletico Madrid. Usually don't see this from Atletico Madrid, but this is FIFA 21 we're talking about here. No realism actually exists, but a fantastic ball that Bryce Mendes played in, and now Bryce Mendes whips in across. Iago Aspas with a great touch and a great finish. I don't even want to say great. That was fantastic. 1-0 to Celta Vigo against Atletico Madrid. It is looking good for us so far. And it's like the tables have turned. We are the ones always backing towards our own goal as Atletico Madrid keep pushing on. It's Carrasco in the edge of the box. He tries to find some in the middle, passes it to Jorginho outside the box. Jorginho with a little bit of footwork. Can he find anyone? He still has the ball. Passes it back to Torreira, and now Torreira drives forward. Torreira, what can he do? He drops it to Llorente, making the open run, and he's isolated himself and found the back of the net. It's 1-0 here at the Estadio Metropolitano, and it's looking like one of those matches that's going to be living on for centuries on end. Into the second half now, it's Araujo, tries to intercept it, doesn't work out, it falls right back to Atleti's feet. It's Torreira, now he passes it to Koke. Koke advances towards goal, crosses in for Weghorst, and somehow Weghorst is defended horribly, and we've completely choked the lead. It is now 2-1. Oh man, this is not great. And within just a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, we're already down 2-1. It's not looking great, but there's still time. Jorginho, though, passing it to Koke. Back to Jorginho. Good pass to Veghorst. Drops it down to Bakambu. Bakambu splits between the defenders, has a shot, and it's right over the bar. And it seemed like after Atleti got that second goal, they just shut down on us. We could not find anything. Luis Suarez, back pass to Torreira. Now Llorente. Llorente, he gets tackled, but then passes it back to Torreira. Now to Jorginho, headed down to Luis Suarez. A little bit of some good footwork by Luis Suarez as he finds some open space, and the keeper doesn't even move. The match is over, 3-1 to Atletico Madrid. Unfortunate, but it is Atletico Madrid, so let's be fair here. Obviously, we were the underdogs here. We gave a good fight, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Fortunately for us, we only dropped to 4th because Sevilla jumped over us into 3rd place, and Atleti are actually lower on goal differential compared to us. So it's looking good still, but we can't drop any more points. 14th place, Alaves. 9 minutes in, it's Vigo already on the attack. It's Bryce Mendes in the center circle. Brilliant pass up to Emre Mor. Emre Mor takes it on the head, then takes another touch. Emre Mor, then he crosses it in on the other side of the box. Oh god, what? Moments later, it's Sinisterra starting up a counterattack for Celta Vigo. Good ball to Emre Mor once again, who carries it on the right flank. Passes it to Renato Tapia. Now Iago Aspas drops it to Bryce Mendes, and Mendes misses it. If we want Champions League, boys, we cannot keep squandering chances. It's not going to end well if we keep doing that. But it's Luis Sinisterra. He runs towards the byline, then stops, drops it to Fran Beltran, and Listen, guys, did you not listen to me the first time? We need to put the ball in the net. Iago Aspas to Fran Beltran. Now Bryce Mendes. Mendes finds some space. It's off the post, but then Iago Aspas off the rebound. It's fine. We get some luck. 1-0 to Celta Vigo. That's how it would end, and we get those 3 points. It doesn't matter how we win. 12th place, Villarreal. Early into this one, Vigo trying to start up a counterattack, but it's almost immediately intercepted, and now Villarreal can take advantage of a little bit of a disorganized defense, and it's 1-0 to Villarreal thanks to Paco Alcacer. It's not looking great for us early on. Villarreal continue to put on the pressure, but it's Raba dispossessed by the defender. Luis Sinisterra with some good footwork gets around one defender, drops it to Luca Salazar, links up back with Luis Sinisterra with some room, has a shot, and misses it. Can we please? Fast forward to the second half, and it's Cáceres leading an attack for Villarreal. Out to Raba now, crossing it in, but it's good defensive play by Quaresma. Hugo Mayo with not some great defensive play. An unforced error, a shot saved, and then off the rebound, it's now 2-0. The lead's doubled, and it's not looking great for us. ×2. Can Vigo come up with something later into this one? It's Yakushlu. Now Bryce Mendes. Mendes finds a great ball to Iago Aspas. Aspas then drops it to Denis Suarez with a shot. Villarreal now attempting to get themselves a 3rd goal as it's Capu. He's dispossessed by Bryce Mendes. Pass to Fran Beltran. Beltran tries to pass to Iago Aspas. Doesn't work the first time. Gets it there the second time. Iago with the shot. And with that loss, we drop to 5th now. Luckily enough, it's only 3 points behind Atleti, but still, we could have done better. And so with 4 matches remaining, plenty of games to find our way into the Champions League qualification spots. We have lower tier sides of 15th place Osasuna, 19th place Cadiz. But then to level it, it's Real Madrid 2nd place and the goddamn league leaders to close out the schedule. Listen, it's going to be difficult, but this season, we weren't even supposed to be this close to where we are right now. So boys, how about we get into this, shall we? 15th place, Osasuna at home. Oh, this is a perfect way to start this. Absolutely f***ing perfect! We weren't going to give up that easily, though. It's Renato Tapia in the midfield for Celta Vigo. Passed it to Bryce Mendes. Good pass to Iago Aspas right next to him. And now Iago Aspas waits for the run of Bryce Mendes. It's a bit too far out, but he still works it to Emre Mor. Now Renato Tapia, shot safe, but then Iago Aspas off the rebound. Finds it, we get one back, and this is game on. On 4th come the Celts again. It is Luis Sinisterra for Celta Vigo, passing it to Fran Beltran. Now to Renato Tapia. Good ball to Emre Mor inside the box as he turns his defender, has a shot, and of course he won't finish that. Osasuna, we're fighting back though. It's Perez out to Avila in the center of the circle. Now Avila with a good ball to Garcia. It's some bad defending by Hugo Mayo. And now it's Garcia on the wing as he runs away from Mayo, crosses it in, is headed towards the keeper. It's a pretty simple save though. Osasuna again through a free kick. It's flicked up and then shot. A bicycle kick, but thank God Ruben Blanco was alert to that one. And now a counterattack could potentially start up. Renato Tapia, now to Hugo Mayo. He's stopped by a bunch of defenders closing him down, but a great ball in between the defenders to Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas has a shot, it's safe, but then it's Luis Sinisterra with absolutely no one covering him, and it's equalized with just 5 minutes remaining. There is still time. Off kickoff, it's Osasuna with an attack. It's Avila as he carries it, passes it to Mendy. Now Mendy gets dispossessed by Luis Sinisterra though, passes it to Iago Aspas. Aspas drives forward with the ball as he then gets a back pass to Fran Beltran. Beltran right back to Iago Aspas. Aspas sees the run of Bryce Mendes.
Can he do it? Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see.
From 2-0 down, we come back to win 3-2. This Champions League spot is ours for the goddamn taking. 19th place, Cadiz. Starts off well, 9 minutes play. We are playing a weaker side, but it doesn't really matter. It's 19th place Cadiz. Like, that really matters at all. But it's Iago Aspas, still starting for us at least. Passing it to Sergio Carrera. Carrera passing it to Mina. Mina now to Bryce Mendes. Has a shot, it's right at the keeper. Vigo drive forward again with the possession. Iago Aspas to carry on with this one as he waits for runners. Passes it to Bryce Mendes. Mendes then waits for Iago Aspas, then drops it to Fran Beltran instead, and another save by the keeper. Just a little bit later, Ido with a good pass to Fran Beltran in a ton of space, just surrounding him as he passes it to Renato Tapia. Now to Santimino, drops it right back to Renato Tapia. It's safe by the keeper. Please, just put the ball in the net. This is embarrassing. And just a few minutes later, another opportunity for Celta Vigo. Luis Sinisterra. And we fast forward all the way to the 81st minute. We still don't have a goal. It's looking kind of pathetic at this point in time. It's Bryce Mendes though. Plenty of space. Drives forward, passing it to Iago Aspas. Cuts inside, then drops it to Luis Sinisterra. And finally, we find the breakthrough and get ourselves a goal. 1-0 to Celta Vigo. Not really just like that. And then about 5 minutes later, it's Cadiz starting up an attack, but it's stopped almost immediately. Emre Mor breaks through some of the defenders and now runs towards goal as he passes it to Luis Sinisterra. Sinisterra out wide, drops it to Emre Mor. Emre Mor sees the run of Iker Losada, the future David Villa, as he has a shot, it's safe, but then it's Denis Suarez to put in the rebound, and we win 2-0. 6 points in 2 matches, and that's jumped us up back to 4th place in the league. 4th place heading in, we will stay in 4th heading out. Just 11 minutes in, and Real Madrid with all their talent with an opportunity here. It's Vasquez as he tries to find some space to cross in. He can't really do so. It's blocked. Falls to Valverde though. Now to Casemiro. Casemiro with a good weighted pass to Valverde, but it's offside. We got lucky there. Madrid bombard forward again. It's Casemiro for them as he passes it to Valverde. Valverde holds onto the ball, trying to find someone. He gets around one midfielder. It's intercepted, but then a little bit of some messy play. Finds someone's feet. They have a shot. Listen, right, that was way too fast for me to actually commentate properly. But that was the end of the first half of chances. Now it's the second half, and it's Vigo with an opportunity. Iago Aspas. He's on the right flank. Can't really do much, but it's a fantastic ball to Bryce Mendes. Pokes his way through Sergio Ramos's feet. Has a shot, but it's saved by the keeper. Los Blancos not afraid to drive forward towards goal, though. It's Isco as he gets it from Toni Kroos. An even better ball to Eden Hazard. Just him versus Ruben Blanco, but Ruben Blanco just comes in at the perfect timing, the utmost perfect timing to save us there. Throw in for Madrid now. It's Isco as he holds onto the ball, passes it to Casemiro. Casemiro back past to Mendy. Now Mendy holds onto it for a little bit, then drops it to Isco, who misses it horribly. And we escape here, which I would say fortunately, with a draw. Unfortunately, with the draw, it means we are now back to 5th place behind Sevilla. And it's a bit complicated on how we could actually qualify for the Champions League. We either win and Sevilla have to either draw or lose to Villarreal, or we draw and Sevilla lose, or there's one more, and this one's kind of the more unlikely one. We somehow win by more than 3+ goals to beat Sevilla on goal differential if they win their match. So in other words, oh man, this is going to be very difficult. Oh, I guess I kind of forgot to mention, it's not going to be that easy too, because we face the league leaders. First place, Barcelona. We've beaten them once, we can do it again. Break for Celta Vigo. It's Emre Mor receiving it, and now he drops it back to Bryce Mendes, but it's intercepted immediately. And Ousmane Dembele is found on goal, and we've made one mistake, and it's led to 1 goal. What an amazing start. Vigo continue to fight on though. It's Luca Salazar, links up with Luis Sinisterra, now passes it to Fran Beltran. Beltran, good ball to Iago Aspas, an even better one to Bryce Mendes, free on goal. I put you in your best position to face up against one of the best teams in the world, and Bryce, you're telling me you can't even bang one from 2 inches out. Barcelona obviously learned from their mistakes as they held on to the possession but actually did something with the ball this time. It's Frenkie de Jong, lobs it up to Griezmann, heads it down to Messi. Messi with hold-up play, kind of a rare thing to say as he can really outstrengthen one of our midfielders like that. But now it's Frenkie de Jong again. He gets around 2 midfielders, passes it to Griezmann, turns his defender, has a shot, and it's saved luckily enough by Ruben Blanco. Vigo with another breakthrough Bryce Mendes though, but again we just keep making these small little mistakes and Barcelona could capitalize on this one. Lionel Messi to Ousmane Dembele and Ruben Blanco, luckily enough, was just right in the path of that ball. But on that corner, it's Pjanic whipping in for Griezmann, but it's Hugo Mayo off the line to save us there. Barcelona utilizing that possession to the best of their abilities. It's again an opportunity for them to fry as he lobs it up to Frenkie de Jong. De Jong with an even better ball to Lionel Messi. Now Ousmane Dembele, and somehow we haven't conceded a second goal. Things are looking bleak, but there are still 30 minutes left in this match. Anything can happen. It's Fran Beltran. Pass it to Yakushlu. A great ball to Iago Aspas. Aspas versus Ter Stegen. Put the ball in the fucking net! We can't keep squandering chances because now Barcelona will have another opportunity to find themselves that second goal. It's Gomez. Great ball to Ousmane Dembele. Free on goal. So, you know, no Champions League next season, but I will still say impressive campaign nonetheless. We finished 5th. We were supposed to be like mid-table target, and we completely exceeded that by a goddamn mile. To round off the top 6 though, it would be Barcelona in first, winning the league. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Sevilla are in the Champions League along with the league leaders Barcelona, or league winners actually. Then we have Celta Vigo and Athletic Bilbao in 5th and 6th, qualifying for the Europa League. I believe there is a 3rd position for Real Sociedad in the qualifiers for the Europa League. I don't really know. Maybe I should actually research that real quick. Okay, so they can indeed actually qualify for the Europa League. So it's 5th through 7th. Yeah, the more you know. The more I know. Looking at the relegated teams, we have Cadiz and Huesca both with 23 points, and then Elche with a pathetic 17. Promoting up will be Espanyol, Leganes, and a playoff between Tenerife, Real Sporting, Mallorca, Zaragoza. Big surprise here, but maybe it's just replicating whatever the hell is actually happening in the real Copa del Rey. But Sporting won against Real Madrid on penalties to win the Copa del Rey. And also Real Madrid didn't even go through to the knockouts of the Champions League. They won 1-0 in the Europa League final against Leicester City. And I guess it feels a little bit nice to know that we did beat the eventual Champions League winners, Barcelona, as they beat Inter 2-0. We look at the top scorers, and it's Iago Aspas, maybe the first time ever seeing him at the very top of the La Liga top scorers. 26 goals in 35 matches, a phenomenal season for him, and without his goals, I mean, I don't know where we'd be. On the assist column, there are actually a couple players. There's Iago Aspas with 12 assists, he's ranked 3rd. Then there's Bryce Mendes with 11. When we switched him to the center attacking midfield role, he really popped off. And then finally we had Denis Suarez, who also did pretty well, but I just saw Bryce Mendes as the better option in the attacking role there. On the clean sheets, we had Ruben Blanco tied with Ter Stegen with 14. He's ranked 4th in the clean sheets overall. Good job by him. He also played 1 less match than Ter Stegen, so why isn't he up in 3rd place? UEFA Lona, let's just say that. Now I guess we can go ahead and look at the squad reports, you know, all the stats and all that type of stuff, you know, the stuff I usually hate editing through. We have Iago Aspas here with 41 appearances, 28 goals, 13 assists. You already saw how well he did. I mean, I don't really have to say much. He was incredible. We have Bryce Mendes, one of our shining stars to come into the future. He is burst. He is absolutely, well, he hasn't really burst, but he is getting there. 79 rating. He grew 4 ratings overall. He's now a center attacking midfielder, and it really fits his style. 12 goals, 11 assists. I hope to see even more next year. Luis Sinisterra, A little bit inconsistent, but I think just for this first season, I would say very impressive numbers he's put up. 11 goals, 2 assists, and 39 appearances. We have Dennis Suarez, who kind of had his job taken over by Bryce Mendez, but still, 6 goals, 7 assists, a solid campaign for him. Santi Mina, he was bound to be kind of screwed over because we went to a one-striker formation and he really didn't even thrive off the bench either. 5 goals, 6 assists. He had some pretty good vital goals, but in the end, not that great of a year for him. Iker Losada, the future David Villa, looking to probably loan him out next year, and let me explain why. Yes, he's a great prospect. I'm excited to use him. I still have actually used him quite a bit, 17 appearances, most of them coming off the bench, but still, it's better to get him out there, get his rating increased a little bit more, and then we'll start to see him thrive in maybe season 3. That's the plan at least. Nolito, I don't really want to say much because the man is 34 years old, continues to decline. He actually went down 6 ratings overall, by the way. 3 goals, 2 assists, off the bench most of the time, not terrible. Fran Beltran, once again, when we switched to that one striker formation, brought ourselves in 2 center defensive midfielders, Fran absolutely thrived in that system. Grew 3 ratings overall, had himself 2 goals, 6 assists, and a bunch of vital tackles. I'm really excited about this prospect. We have Okayu Kushlu, who grew 3 ratings overall, 80 rated, had 1 goal, 6 assists, but the stats do not reflect anything. This man was the reason why we probably were that close to the Champions League. Always stopping those progressive passes and always stopping those progressive players driving towards our goal. So well done to Okai. He's really one of the top players at the club right now. Renato Tapia, in the most recent few episodes of the Celta Vigo career mode, it seems like Vigo supporters absolutely love this guy. I haven't particularly watched Vigo that much, so I can't really say much there, but I'll take your word for it. 2 assists though in 25 appearances, most of them coming off the bench, but still, off the bench, a good option, for sure. We got Emre Moore. Ruben Blanco, not a bad year for him too, 42 appearances, 15 clean sheets. At first, the clean sheets were not coming in at all because our defense was absolutely abysmal, but then when we start to incorporate players like Quaresma, for example, he really started to see his clean sheets go up more. We have El Capitano, Hugo Mayo, 29 years old, 1 assist, and there was the one versus Barcelona that actually gave us the 1-0 lead, thanks to Iago Aspas' strike. I would say I was more impressed than disappointed from him this season. Nestor Araujo, one of the center backs actually staying at the club next season. 8 clean sheets and 27 appearances. It's sad to see this man go away. Jason Murillo, he actually was pretty solid at times. 29 appearances, 9 clean sheets. The 9 clean sheets don't really reflect how good this guy could actually be at his peak from time to time, but it doesn't really matter anymore. He's going to be 30 and he's leaving the club anyways. Luca Salazar, sadly we will be seeing this man go as well since he is a loan too. 1 goal though, that was the one I think was against Real Betis, and overall, not a bad performance, but trust in Manu, am I right? Eduardo Quaresma. I am so excited for this man next year because he will be fully starting in that 11 next year. Trust in Manu. He's 72 rated. I get it, right? But he's going to be 73 pretty soon. And listen, I know, we could definitely go for a better left back next year, but trust in Manu. Please, just trust in him. Joseph Aido, 76 rated. At the beginning of the year, I was thinking this guy would be the player to kind of break out and get past Nestor Araujo, but instead, it was Quaresma most of the time. This guy's more of a backup player, but still a good backup center back nonetheless. Ivan Bravo only had 3 appearances, 2 in La Liga, 1 in the Copa del Rey, which we won't talk about that. Yeah, he had 1 clean sheet, that's all right. I was really only seeing this guy as a backup left back, and now that we have actually Nacho Martin in the squad, it's a bit of a mess for Ivan. Sergio Carrera, 4 appearances, 2 clean sheets. Half of his appearances were clean sheets, but he also only played 4 times. I'm really thinking of probably getting a better right back, or at least a better backup right back to possibly overtake Hugo Mayo later on. And here's just the squad in general. I am liking the direction we are going so far. A lot of our players are just flirting with that 80 rating right now, and it's looking good. We have Manu, who's going to be replacing Olaza. He's going to be 73 rated. Hopefully next year he hits like 76 or something. The bench is looking all right. We have some youth players now in. We have Nacho Martin, as I've mentioned before. Bryce Morales, might loan him out. I don't know what's going to be the deal there. We'll just have to see in season 2. But if I were to give my top 3 players of the year, I think it would definitely have to be either Bryce Mendez or Eduardo Quaresma at third. Yes, I'm actually putting Eduardo Quaresma that far up because seriously, that man did so well for us. Second place is absolutely no negotiation. It is Okay Yukuşlu. You can't even tell me otherwise. And then, of course, first place has to be the one guy who carried our team in the attack. 26 goals, 12 assists in league. I mean, it says a lot. It's, of course, going to be Iago Aspas. But with that, it's season 1 done and over with. Very quickly, to be honest. Of course, you know how it be, so the opener of season 2 won't be out in the next 3 days. Instead, it will be out on February 6th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 2 p.m. British Standard Time, so just remember that. I'm excited to see what we can do because we do have a boost in money thanks to the Europa League, and we also have the Europa League competition, and maybe this time around we don't screw up the Copa del Rey like this year. But again, reminder, February 6th, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. British Standard Time. Remember that, and I'll see you guys in Season 2.
We really like